They say this is a big rich town. I just come from the police pub. Bright light, city life. I gotta make it, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, Power Season 4 coming soon, bruh. Power Season 4 is coming soon. Man, I waited all year for this, bruh. All year. I live power. I breathe power, my nigga. Like, nah, don't get it mistaken, bro. I got other shit that I got to do, B. But this show right here, man, this is next level. Like, this is the best show on TV. I don't even watch TV. This is on my computer right now. I got all 3 seasons. And the funny thing is that I didn't like season 3. Like, I was not a fan of season 3. I was like, man, it's moving slow. It's wet. But the crazy thing is, I got all 3 seasons, but I'm only and I don't know if I'm just watching season 3 because, season 4 is coming. I mean, but I've been watching it like since since the season finale. So I haven't even I watched season 2. Like I went through season 2, and I love season 2. Like that's my favorite season. I felt like that's when they were at their peak. And hopefully season 4 can get back to that, right? But I've been just watching season 3, and I used to tell my dad, like, man, I hate season 3. Like, I don't know, they not on the same thing, blah blah blah. I used to say all that, but season 3 was amazing. Now that I've gone back and looked at it, I'm looking at. I know y'all wondering, like, why does he got this picture, like, still picture right here? Why is it frozen on this part? Well, the reason I got it frozen on this part because I feel like this scene right here, this is Ghost and Tommy's downfall right here. This will be what I believe. This is just my prediction. I could be wrong, but yeah, like I said, I just been like just watching Power over and over, and a lot of people probably gonna forget about this part, but I think it's gonna be more of a catch of Jamie or James or Ghost. I think it's gonna be, it's gonna be more to Ghost just being in jail. It's gonna be something that comes back to hunt him. And this recorded device, this, state of the art wire that Greg gave to Ruiz could be his downfall. Because if you notice, they've said things on that recording that, could implicate them in the murder of Felipe Lopez and Ruiz, and the fact that Tommy was in the room. They heard Tommy's voice when they were in the room with the Connect Milan. Now Milan isn't alive, but they could, say that could pretty much have Milan's men, snitch on Tommy and him taking Milan's spot, because that's what he did pretty much. Was he became the new Milan. He replaced Milan. And I truly believe like this. He said a lot of things was on that recording, and if you notice, Jamie did everything in his power to try to find that recording. First, he went to the crime scene, the murder scene where Ruiz was at, and sat there. And I believe he was trying to get there before before Greg got the recording device. So this was what got him into trouble. When he went to the house to try to get the recording device, he tried to touch the window, and that's what got his fingerprints and all that. What I was puzzled is, I'm like, okay, how forensics couldn't find the DNA. They go in the house and do all the they gonna do a thorough investigation. They ain't gonna just they gonna do windows, the neighbor's apartment, everything. So I'm like, Angela was able to do that. She need to be on forensics. But I believe this is what's gonna come back. I think that eventually, Greg's the guy he was talking to, his friend in Homeland Security, will eventually bring this back up. And like the guy in Homeland Security, he was like, man, y'all do this all the time because this is illegal. This is illegal, but at the same time, he was like, man, you guys in Homeland do this all the time. And, but he's like, well, it's only when we do it, like they trying to stop people from blowing up a park or some shit, he said. But Greg was like, I can use this for them to flip. So who would, flip? And people can't, they be like, well, who's going to identify, James's ghost? There's plenty of people that can identify James's ghost, especially when you put numbers on their head. Kanan, for one, would be somebody that you could use. And they said that, Kanan and Ghost will meet up, so we'll see. My mom she called me, asked me when Power was coming on, my aunt, my dad, everybody wants to know, like, when Power coming on, and keep asking me, like, I got them, onto Power as well. Like, this is like the greatest show, like, on TV. And I'm just giving my prediction right now. Like, I'm not saying that this is 100% factual, like this is going to happen, but they could use this as, this is leverage for them. They can go in there and Angela could actually get them to talk. The question is who would flip on who. And like, maybe this is the transition. We don't know. Like, this is the transition between the show. Because, like, I'm not trying to compare it to, like, The Wire, but, you seen Avon had his run. And it was out with the old and with the new. You had Marlo coming in, Marlo Stanfield. For those who didn't watch The Wire, I got all 4 seasons of that too, or 5 seasons. And I watch it from time to time. Power has, kind of brung that joy back that I had watching, The Wire. So, man, like, let me know what y'all think. I really think, like, this gonna be his downfall right here. This gonna be Ghost or Tommy's downfall, and they gonna be able to, like, kind of use this unless Proctor can figure out, like, that, all right, this is, like, you can't use this in court. We don't know, but it could be some trickery. And Proctor was talking to Ghost, and he was like, you need to get that device pretty much, because you don't know what he was saying, and if things that were said on there could pretty much he could pretty much do some damage, so we'll just have to see. Season 4 is coming soon. That's just my prediction, man. Y'all get in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. I'm D Island Ricks. I'm out.